common questions that I get is around creating an account for the socialsecurity.gov website. So I'm going to walk through step by step. I actually just went and created my own account so I could walk you all step by step how to create that account on your own and get logged in, make sure everything is secure. So I've taken screenshots of the whole process, so I'm going to walk you through that, exactly how to get that all set up. So the first thing that happens, you go to the Social Security SSA.gov website, and that's what it's going to look like. You can create an account, or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. But if you've never signed in before, if you've never created an account, you're going to go ahead and click on create an account. And then it's going to take you to this page here. And you can sign in two ways, either through login.gov or id.me. And on this particular video that I've created, I'm going to go through how to create your account using login.gov. And then I will create a separate video for id.me. So first thing, you come on this page, you can either sign in or create an account. Of course, here you're going to click create an account, right? You will put in your email address, your preferred language. Go ahead and, of course, click the box there that says I read and accept the login.gov rules of use. Go ahead and hit submit. And then on the next page, they're going to send you an email. And it looks like this. You'll want to click on the link in that email, okay? And that'll allow you to proceed once you have done that. You'll go ahead and create a password. So you receive the email, you click the link on the email, it is going to bring this page up here. You're going to create a password. It'll tell you if your password is strong enough or not. And then you're going to go ahead and hit continue. On the next page, going to give you the opportunity how you want to authenticate your login. The easiest way generally is either by text message or voice message. So you would put in your phone number. If you know how to use an authenticator app, that is a little bit more secure than doing a text or voice message, but it's just to make sure you're the one signing in, nobody else is hacking into your account. So either one of those methods is going to help keep your account safe. Once you have done that, so I set mine up by text message. I actually will go back and add an authenticator app because I do have one. I do use that technology, but this was just to show you the process of setting up the text message if you wanted to do that. So you'll put in your phone number, you're going to hit send code, and then on the next page, you will enter the code that is sent to you via text message in that box right there. And then you'll hit submit. Then what happens? So this is set up face or touch for a more secure sign in. So that would be using your computer. And you can continue to do this, or you can skip and come back and do that later if you want to. I chose to skip it for now. And then on the next page, they're telling you that what information they're going to share with the Social Security website. So this is still, you're on login.gov. You're actually not on the SSA website anymore. You're creating this later for Medicare also if you need to. So you go ahead and hit agree and continue. The next page, you will put in your Social Security number. Of course, hit continue. You can check the box next to show Social Security number, and that will let you verify that you put in the right number. Then here on this next page, obviously I blurred my information out, but you'll confirm your address and some other personal details like your phone number, your birth date, what they have on file for you. Again, you're going to verify your phone number. So this would be a second time they're going to send you a text message. And then on this next page, it will ask you to save this personal key. Excuse me, you can download it to your computer. Make sure you save it in a secure spot. I would recommend actually writing it down. So if you have a spot that you keep secure passwords, it's very safe. You want to write that down just in case you ever get logged out of this account and can't get logged back in. Then they'll have you check the box that says you saved it. and you are now in your Social Security account. So it's actually relatively easy, probably would take you about 10 minutes to get it set up. So here are the steps. You go to ssa.gov, click sign in or create an account. Choose sign in with login.gov. Now that's what I walked you through on this video. The other option is the id.me. I'm going to do another video for that one. Create an account, put in your email. They're going to send you an email, which then you'll click on the link in the email to confirm. Create a password, set up MFA, which stands for multi-factor authentication. Choose two methods if you can, like it says right there. So you can do text message and an authenticator app. You can use your face, so it will store your face in the system so it recognizes you. You'll add a phone number. They're going to send you a text message to confirm the phone number is correct. And then once you've done all that, it is going to take you to the Social Security website. You click on the agreements, put in your Social Security number, and then it'll take you to your Social Security account. You want to save that personal key, and then you should, from there, you will end up in your Social Security dashboard, which again is going to look like that. This is a great spot so you can see your statements. There you can replace your Social Security card if you need to. You can view your benefits. It's a great spot to see. You've got the 40 credits necessary to be able to qualify for Social Security. You can see that I have already done that. And yeah, then you can download all the information you need there. If you need to get me some statements because you're wanting help knowing exactly what your Social Security is going to look like, then you can access that information is in there as well. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions, but hopefully this was very self-explanatory for you and helps you out.